Hello and welcome back. This is Insti, and I'm continuing playing the Thaumaturge. Um, Last episode, well, we managed to capture a bird-like creature called Lelek, and it's connected to mind, so I don't mind to having it. We probably need it on catching the serial killer. And of course, we met our old friend Apaurichi. A funny little fella. Uh, a hidden poet and being a gangster or whatnot. And yes, Perception Weekend, pay a visit to Rasputin. So we probably have to go Rasputin first before we continue searching these areas and doing the side quests. So we can get our Lelek operational and use those 10 skill points, at least some of them. Servant. Message to Wiktor Sulski. Please come to cemetery immediately. Urgent matter. Yatsensi Sokol, gravedigger. What has happened to our father's grave? Don't tell me our father. They're alive. Oh, bloody hell. Okay, let's admire the view. Now. Doesn't... I don't... It probably doesn't disappear then. Hopefully I don't get another experience from that. No. So. Can you spare a penny? Can I? I don't know. So we have been checking this area, but I could go through these points of interest here. Once we dealt with our mind Lelek, I kind of want to check this area to the end. Continue with Povisil, and of course we need to check. Well, it's quite a lot of gallivanting around these areas and doing these side quests and whatnot. Wait, where am I going? I have no idea. But before...
What do you want to tell me, friend?
Oh, bloody hell. Okay, let's talk to Yipir. So many things happening right now. I do hope this does not entail fighting.
Wiktor, hurry. We'll be late for mass.
I'm coming, mother.
Because I'm not really ready for that. Yeah. Nope. Yeah. What the hell was that? Can I?
Wiktor, do you think that when you have a husband, you have to argue with him?
I suppose so. I don't want a husband.
Okay. Oh, there you are.
I remember that. The last Sunday before Father stopped taking us to church. Because of me. I accidentally touched the priest's stone as he passed us with the censer. That was the first time when I felt another person's thoughts, their intentions. I heard the words of someone's confession that the priest was thinking about. It was like they were directed at me. And I didn't falter to share them with the rest of the congregation. Mother didn't manage to stop me, and my indiscretion caused the prominent marriage to fall apart. My parents' marriage not long after.
Whoops. Talk about awkward. Yeah, we already read this, yes. Now, we do have the hotspot. Yeah, it's our point of interest. Be more precise. Let's go and check that. I think it's... We have two. Okay, let's start with this. Well, this is just a view. More points. Upon hearing the sounds of longing, your thoughts are unwittingly carried off somewhere to the distant lands of Brittany or steppes of Zaporizhia. Zaporizhia. Then the musician turns the crank more violently, and the buzzing of the dog brings a dose of sobriety to the soul. Oh, that's... What's that music instrument called? That's very old instrument. I had to check that to be certain. It's hurdy-gurdy, and yeah, it's from medieval times. You use the crank and what else? I don't know what else. But yeah. So the wheel turns against the strings and whatnot. Interesting instrument. I just had to make sure it's hurdy-gurdy because I wasn't that certain of it. That and theremin, those are nice instruments. I really want to have theremin. I can't, I would probably could play it, but I still want it. The price of adulthood. Every day I feel like blowing my brains out. Another price of adulthood. I will eat 5 scoops at once and no one can do anything about it. Well, the river giveth and river taketh away, yes. At least nobody tells me how much I eat ice cream. Or even if it's bad for me. More views to admire, thank you. Oh, we got another point. Bloody hell. We really need to get that mind creature. Where can we go? Well, there's the tram stop. Let's use that. Do something about it. What's that thing on your... Oh! I guess I need to clean myself up at some point. Not yet. I have more pressing business to do. Yes, let's travel there. Could make a proper save. No. Okay, we got a few points of interest, and there's a barber. What my quests are? Well, it entails a barber. I'm not gonna do that yet because that is the one quest I'm not going to do until I do everything else. Dancing Handbook. Leopold P. Dolinsky. Modern Dances. Handwritten signature on the first page. Jan Wysotsky, 84 Smentarna Street. A recently published book. The first page features signature and address of the owner. Lessons in trendy dance. I'm a cat. I'm a kitty cat. I can dance, dance, dance. I can dance, dance, dance. We've seen this area. Non-stop racket in the tenement house of Povatskovska Street, where Rasputin resides. Cemetery merchant. No, I don't want to talk to you either. But I saw something red over here. Notes from a sermon. The predatory culture of the West is already digging its claws in the beating heart of our nation, the church. How many of us are choosing to visit the tabernacles of entertainment instead of worship? Even once serious institutions are turning into a circus. I am thinking, for example, of the event that will take place on Thursday in a building that has always hosted only respected people of science. And now, at a time that exactly coincides with a rosary service in our church, they're planning to put a moving picture show, a hollow clown act, designed to divert our thoughts from work, family, and religion. How dare they, those heretical people? Let's listen to a beautiful tune, as if the fiddle were alive and carried it on its own. For a brief moment, I felt like someone had touched a string in me that I didn't know existed. Well, maybe they did. I know one of the highlights are there, but I'm not going to dare until I'll deal with the Lelek situation. Flirtatious woman.
Hello.
Indeed, fanciable.
Up close, I would even say a solid 8, wouldn't you?
I don't know. We'll see
Honey,
when
I'm
he turns
10.
around.
Let's turn around.
8 it is.
Will you show us something more?
What the hell are you doing?
May I ask what you ladies are doing?
What everyone does. We're evaluating.
Do you want to know?
A solid 8?
You know, on a scale from 1 to 10, you look quite spiffy, sir.
Why are you schmoozing with some sucker who's already suited and booted for his own funeral? And you, lousy fop, got an itching looking for some philandering at the Marble Orchard, are you?
6, 5.
0. There's nothing here for you. Mr. 8 got some you-know-what, so he caught our eye. And vice versa, I can tell.
Get ready for some shellacking, lads. We got a dandy looking for some extra ventilation.
Oh, fuck.
And, as luck would have it, not too far from the orchard either.
Sir, you have the unique opportunity of becoming a 10.
Oh, great. Oh, bloody hell. Let's see. You need reduces taking damage, required diamonds of, oh bloody hell, I don't have the mind. Who's gonna work first from these guys? You are last. You are first. You are second. But you're not taking damage. That's the problem. But we still could have a chance of slowing your actions. Yeah, that worked. For now. So you are second. I'm gonna beat you. I wish I had this. I think that worked also. You are third. You need a... What do you have? Reduces damage. Okay, fine. So far so good. Oh, he meant... Yes. Now, who's second? You. Well, I'll probably have to take some damage from you because there's nothing I can do about it. That's not good at all. You are second. You can take a beating. Let's try to remove the focus from this guy because we really need to get that off. Bloody hell. We are taking a beating here. It wouldn't surprise me if I died because I'm not in a condition to fight at the moment. So what do I have? Yeah, perception. Because I have the perception weakened, that's not good at all. You're attacking second. Unfortunately, we really need to get that focus off from you. Now it didn't work. Bloody hell. I kind of want to try this, and I'm probably gonna die now. Because there's really nothing I can do about it. Well, if I get lucky and I survive, then I could heal myself with you. If only. Who's next? You are next. Now, you will do this for me. Okay, that worked. Please heal me. Nice. Not nice. Really not nice. So, yeah, we're gonna die. He might die. What do we have? Okay, I need to do this. I don't know if that affects anything, but we probably die now. Can we get you killed? Oh, no, wrong button. Bloody hell. My finger slipped. I was supposed to go to do the third attack. My finger bloody hell slipped a little bit. Well, dead anyways. Let's hope for the best. Please kill it. Finally, we actually managed to do that. Win-win. So yeah, I do have a problem with the healing at the moment, and that is a huge problem. Because either I have to take focus points off from the people, and that would mean me and the salutors should probably attack the same person to get those points off. So the Upir could heal. Or then the... Let's check. Bukavach had this, I think, restores of your health points for every enemy in the suffering state. So either I have to use Bukavach and get everybody suffering so I can use him as healer. I do hope the mind person has a little bit better healing system. Because the problem is Upir is one that can remove status effects of me. Maybe I should start using more Bukavach and just go with the suffering. Well, we will see. Let's see.
Yes, sir?
Please let me in. It's urgent.
You can't just turn up like this. What will I tell sir and madam?
Fear not, I'm here for Rasputin.
I can sense he's in the drawing room.
Okay. Make a proper save too, just in case. Yeah, I'm at the moment because I can't really take reduce the... Well, I do have some skill to reduce damage, but I'm still not certain how that works. And now I'm just trying to... remove the enemy's ability to act.
Intriguing.
Wait, apartment... Narazinski's apartment, while not too big, it's impressive. It's well furnished and displays their wealth. Did I see somebody like running over there? I don't know. Oh, no, it was just a red color. Invitations. A pile of invitations to tea parties and dinners from Warsaw's notable personalities. The most recent one is from Countess Lermontova. Intriguing. I'm definitely doing something wrong with the fighting. Or not being... very efficient with my skills. Could be both. Uh, 365 dinner recipes for 5. Is that would that be a money? I don't know. By Lucina C. Bread pudding. Slice your bread. Whole meal is best. Thinly and dry to brown. Then mash it into flour. Take 3 tablespoons of this bread flour, a glass of French wine, a cup of sugar, add 8 egg yolks into it, add some cloves, cinnamon, mashed vanilla, pour a tablespoon of clarified butter and the foam of said 8 egg whites. Mix together, pour into saucepan, greased with the butter and sprinkled with breadcrumbs, and put it in the oven for a quarter of an hour. Serves 8 to 6 people. Maybe I should try a few of these recipes. That would be a disaster if I'm completely honest. Medications. Various medications and tinctures in decorative bottles. Specifics prescribed by doctors and quacks. Quack. Sorgsky. Tuileries. I can't pronounce it properly. Wiktor, you look troubled. I need your help again. Perfume bottle. Sorry. A bottle of expensive French perfume, gifted to Rasputin by the Nadarzinskis, most likely as a suggestion that he might try to conceal his intense odor for the benefit of everyone. The gift was accepted, set aside, and never used. Nice. decorative fan. A decorative fan made of marabou feathers. Aniela's quivering words still wafted over the fan, uttered either to her husband or herself, complaining about her failing health and her psyche. The small gusts of air didn't bring any relief. The Nadarczynskis family. The Nadarczynskis are well situated, quite prosperous. They live a comfortable life and have friends in high places. No wonder Rasputin has chosen them. He seems to have won their favor by taking care of Aniela, who suffers from nervous disorders. Okay.
Is that him?
In the flesh. Allow me to introduce you. My dear hostess Aniela Nadarczynska and my dear friend Wiktor Szulski.
Your father had a beautiful funeral.
Thank you.
My dear, we finished for today. Now I'll find out what brings Wiktor to us. What brings you here?
But you were the one who phoned.
Very funny.
Wait, what? Okay, let's ask what he told Aniela.
Why was she looking at me so oddly? What did you tell her about me?
She's never seen a Thaumaturge before. I only mentioned to her how we met. Can I help you at all?
Yeah, we are gonna go through these.
Have you known them long?
No, but Aniela and Lucian are my two good souls. They took me, an impoverished preacher, in under their roof, and I'll never forget that.
Are you helping them too?
I am a balm for Aniela's frazzled nerves. But enough of that. Tell me what you need.
In a moment, I want to still know more.
You look like you've made yourself at home. Are you going to be staying on here for long?
No, I'm afraid not. They're kind people, but I've experienced another vision. Though not fully terrifying, it is troubling.
Will you tell me about it?
Later. What brings you to me?
Well, okay.
Actually, I don't feel great.
Let's see what you've brought with you this time. Close your eyes and focus on my words. Concentrate on my voice. Relax and focus within yourself. Follow my voice inside yourself. Where is he?
I don't see him, but I can sense.
Hello, bird.
So that's how you want to play.
That chirping of his is unbearable.
Do you hear him? Good. That means you can locate him. Point him out to me. Focus on his song and show me where he's hiding.
What?
You have him.
What? Just give him some food. And more points. Good. Now let's hope we can get some healing going on, or protection maybe.
You look better. You slept a long time.
Yes, it feels that way. What year is it?
Still 1905. Yet time flows on inexorably.
Well, I guess we're done here. Well, thank you.
No, I won't bother you. We can talk next time.
The Narazinski door is always open to you.
Well, that's actually nice. He's giving the promise me to come here at, well, whenever I want. Although it's not his house. Anyways. Now, what do we have here? Lukian. I guess Lukian or Lucian. Lukian and Daniela Nadarzinskis. Mr. and Mrs. Nadarzinski are hosting Rasputin in their apartment on Povatskovska Street. The Nadarzinskis are quite wealthy and have friends in... Well, we know this, right? Rasputin has won their favor. Yes, okay. Now, what do you do? Oh, we can actually turn these guys around. Deceptive Song reduces focus, protects you against states being inflicted on you in a given round. Mournful Tones reduces focus, removes all negative states from you and transfers them to an enemy. Somber Thrill reduces focus, interrupts an enemy's planned action if the enemy is in the suffering state. Dead Man's Wailing. Inflict damage, lowers all enemies' focus by 1. That is actually not bad. So, your skills, my birdie. Thoughtful Development. Inflicts damage. Additional Armor. Lowers taken damage from every attack by 4. That is something I definitely need. Body Stiffening, weakening 7 reduces inflict damage by 50%. Damage Catalyst increases damage by additional 100 if the enemy is suffering state. Ice slows the enemy's planned action. Okay, we are going to develop this. How many points do I have? 10? This. Do I want to get this? Bond of Speed. Self-cast. The Salutors' next action will be one round faster. Suffering. Receives damage. I might as well take that too. And now I save the rest of the points. We still don't have the word. I'm guessing the one into water is word. So these are connected to the heart, mind, and deed word, of course. They could be a little bit better creatures. So I want to save these before we get the other one. But so what do I have now? From you, I have Icy Armor, definitely something I probably want to have use. Body Stiffening, Weakening, reduces inflict damage by 50%. What does the increase damage by additional? Reduces inflicted. Okay. We have quick attacks. We have quick action reaction. Wait. What did I just... slowing. I took the slowing down. Thoughtful Development, planned attack. Old Wound. Agony. Icy Armor takes 2 points. I'll probably put the Icy Armor on here. Makes every attack on the enemy deal the maximum possible damage. Okay, that's not that bad. Yeah, I do have the mental defense. Makes you lose focus instead of taking damage with ratio 4:1. So is it every 4 damage I lose 1 focus, or every 4 focus I just lose 1 damage? I don't know. Do I want to have that? Which one would be better, interrupting or slowing down? I might try the interrupting this time. Where did it go? Oh, sorry, it's a fortune. I was looking different name. I'll try the interrupting for this time. Maybe I go with debilitating wounds on the action reaction. Let's try these for now. I'm still not completely sure how the some of the skills work. Maybe I should check some kind of a guide for those. No, we are not going to do that. Okay, let's continue with this. We have so many things to do. Okay. Let's go to the cemetery. If we can find out what's going on here. But you, sir...
Get a steak for when your life is at stake.
What?
Make any vampire quickly retire. An aspen steak for you, sir? Premium wood, carved at midnight on the solstice. They're cheap.
Well, let's talk about vampires.
Vampires? I don't think so.
What do you mean? The dead rising at the cemetery? They must be vampires.
They could be zombies.
Vampires are salutors attracted by blood and sizzling passion. There's nothing interesting for them among the dead.
It's what people believe that matters.
Of course it is. So, rest of his goods?
The steaks are exquisite, I must admit. What else do you sell?
Holy icons, miraculous Marys, salt.
Table salt?
Consecrated, but the steaks, I tell you, sir, ever since they buried the magician, they've been selling like hotcakes. Anyone with some sense buys them.
Do you believe in all of this?
I believe in money. And if people are willing to buy a stick out of fear, then who am I to argue?
Again, good business is where you find it. And the buried magician.
This buried magician, is it Shulsky?
I think so. It makes no difference to me what his name was.
For him, steaks are not enough. We need to call the Pope.
Don't tell anyone or I'll lose my livelihood.
Okay. Thank you, industrious
Goodbye.
person.
I hope the vampires don't take revenge on you.
They have no interest in me. I'm anemic. Please, tell your friends. On Wednesdays, I sell 4 steaks for the price of 2.
Well, I'll have to wait for the Wednesday then. Okay.
What is this foolishness? Open this gate!
Right. No one can keep us from entering the cemetery. It's a free country. Well,
How long are you going to keep wagging your chins? If it's closed, it's closed! Oh, Mr. Shulsky, finally.
Well, let's go why the cemetery is closed.
Why is the cemetery closed?
I won't talk about it out here in front of these boors. Come inside.
you're letting him in, Gravedigger? What the hell is going on?
Shut your mouths or I won't open till Judgment Day. This is about your father, you know.
Okay.
All right, let's see what this is about.
Bah!
Bah.
What did my father do this time?
I've got 2 pieces of news, so to speak. There's bad news, and I'm not sure what the other one is. Which do you want to hear first?
The other news?
What's the news you're not sure about?
One night, I went out and saw the dead lying around. But not in their places, you know? In the pathways. And then I saw their graves dug up, as if the dead crept right out of the ground.
And these bodies are still lying here?
No, of course not. You can't do that. But if you want to learn more about the case, they might come out again tomorrow night. People are starting to talk about resurrections and the end of the world.
What about the other news?
Today some rebel-rousers came here and started making trouble. They ravaged your family tomb.
What do you mean, ravaged?
I couldn't believe it either. I sent you a note immediately. Resurrections and now these maniacs. Judgment Day seems to be upon us, you know?
First things first, resurrections.
According to my knowledge, dead bodies don't rise on their own. Were there any witnesses? Any noise at night? Traces?
Nothing. Just the stiffs in odd places.
And troublemakers?
Those vandals that ravaged the tomb, what did they look like?
I closed the gate because they're still hanging around there. Why don't you see for yourself, you know?
Wait, what? They're still there? Okay.
Goodbye.
Get rid of this scum at once.
Scum. Oh, sure. Trouble with the family tomb. There are some shady characters hanging around the family tomb. The Blavatsky gravedigger couldn't chase them off, so he closed the cemetery to visitors while waiting for me. Okay. Now. Okay. I'll take a look-see around. Obituary. The late P. Vitalij Goryemykin gave up his spirit to God on September 3rd, 1905. The procession of the body to Blavatsky Cemetery will take place on Friday at 4 in the afternoon from his home at number 7 Milner Street. The bereaved wife invites the family and all well-wishers to his somber rite. The crumbled newspaper pages ooze with someone's cool, cynical calculation. They use the obituary page as a map to find those waiting to be dug up. Grave robbers. That would make sense. From Vitaly Goremykin's grave. On the deadly cool tombstone, the gravedigger has left words of prayer and a concern straying on the marble. The concern that the dead won't rest in peace in accord with the laws of nature. It's a harbinger of the apocalypse, the third one this week. Okay. Let's check around. I saw something glinting. It's probably over there then. Right. Is this? I can get in here, but there's nothing here. Okay. Yeah, it's got to be there. Right. Before I go there, I'll check this. Ah, yes. Notes from a sermon. It's not hard to see that harmful fads and entertainment from the West have spread among our youth, and right under our noses too. I'm talking here, for one, about the infamous teacher who was giving lessons on how to twitch in frenzied fits, and he had the gall to accept money for it. Fortunately, owing to a few vigilant parishioners and my own intervention, this shameful demoralization will soon cease. Right. Do I see anything over here? Let's go towards our mausoleum. It remembers times of uprising and cholera epidemics. A fresh trace of pain raises above other memories that the statue has been silent witness to. The widower's trembling hand seeking support. Its vibration permeates the bricks with mixture of revulsion and grief caused by the ghastly sight of a corpse of his recently buried wife, perched on her open coffin. Right. Okay, let's make a proper save, because if this goes to the fighting, which is a possibility, of course. There is something else in here too.
Oh, darn it. Look at him.
I think he's a real, temperamencer.
I'll show you how you talk to magicians. Are you so eager to die, Tempermancer?
Right. Who are they?
And who are you anyway?
We're the ones who purge the world from scum like you.
I'm a bit sorry now, but I think you will be too, in a moment.
You heard him. He asked for it. Get him!
Okay. Let's start a fight. Obviously. Bukavac, Lelek, Yupir. Let's see the Lelek now. Reduces focus, protects you against the states being inflicted on you given round. Reduce focus, removes all negative states from you and transfer them to enemy. That's really nice. So he's pretty much reducing focus. So I don't think... Well, you could go with this. Now, who's next? You are next. Then these guys. And that disabled his action. Good. Oh, so if I attack again, it is action reaction. Okay, that makes sense. Now I understand. Okay, so yeah, okay. Now I see. I kind of want to still continue with you. You need Bukavach. Cast state suffering on enemy if the enemy's health points are less than 50. Well, let's go with that. Suffering. So if I attack again, well, it starts from the quick attack. Okay. So it's 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, that makes sense. Go with that. You need Upir. Oh, no. You need. Sorry. So you're attacking so slowly, so let's do it. Bit of damage to you. Okay. Oh, no, it's still the action, the reaction. I want to attack you. Yes. Okay, let's change creatures. What do I want to know? Ready interrupts enemy's planned action if the enemy is in the suffering state. You should be in suffering state. You are suffering. So which one do I want to attack? If I attack him, and let's see how this goes. That worked. He's not attacking. Okay, only one attacking. And, well, let's peck the bugger. Bugger. Whatever. Bugger. You're dead. You will die soon, too. I think you just pretty much dropped dead now because of the suffering. But, well, let's go with this. If he even survives, probably not. Oh, he did survive from that, but not from... So... that helped.
Let's take a look around.
Demony. discarded crowbar. Inept efforts to pry the tomb door open came to nothing. A crude tool, as crude as the man who used it. The steel reverberates with a desire to destroy what is strange, corrupted by magic, and unfamiliar, just like they were instructed by the boss. Writing on the tomb. Apage, demons, boss. My father a demon? Fine, let them have it their way. Well, let's go and talk to the gravedigger a little bit. Maybe we can find out something more. And of course make a save. But before that, I'll go get something to drink. I'll be right back. Okay, let's continue. It seems like we are spending much of the time in the cemetery today in this episode, but, well, it could be worse. Can we talk about things?
Mr. Shulsky, you gave those lads by the tomb a good belting, huh? I could hear the echoes.
Thank you, but they weren't too keen to talk, and I have a few questions to ask.
Maybe I could help, you know?
That's why I'm here. Well, let's go with the soft first.
It's a rather grim job you've got here.
Well, you know. I'd rather do this than struggle with drunkards in a bar or bolts in a factory. The dead are calm and predictable, you know?
That is true.
Unless they start rising from the grave, that is.
And those are the kind of customers who seldomly complain. Fortunately, ask what the WAS is.
What is the WAS? Those fellas at the mausoleum were connected with it.
Ah, the Warsaw Anti-Thaumaturge Society. Loonies, you know. Ever since your father was laid to rest here, they've been yelling their heads off by the walls.
Where can I find their bosses? You know?
Why? Do you smell blood? There's one behind the cemetery wall inciting the crowd. Ask him. Once you have cleaned up near the mausoleum, I can open the gate.
Lunatics from the WAS. The gravedigger says the WAS stands for Warsaw Anti-Thaumaturge Society. The agitator can be found by the cemetery wall. The vendetta. The Warsaw Anti-Thaumaturge Society has targeted my father. Normally, I would say, be my guest. But they're acting so nastily, I put them on my blacklist. In order to learn more about them, I should find the agitators by the Powatski cemetery wall. Okay, we do that, but...
Good luck with the WAS, you know? Let me know when you get rid of them.
But before that, have I found everything from here? I kind of feel that I have, but I'm still feeling also that I haven't. And that's annoying feeling. But I'm fairly certain I'm being quite thorough. So I might as well wait for the night and deal with the, I guess, grave robbers most likely. Yeah, I don't see any sprinkles around. Okay, let's make a quick... Oh, we can go inside now, probably. Maybe there's something in here. No, there's nothing here. Except my father. Let's wait. Changing the time of day. Across Warsaw, you find benches where you can wait for another time of day. Certain events can only take place at certain times, so it is worth using them. Yeah, I gathered as much.
Let's wait.
At least I have company. Let's talk to Yipir.
About jeździć in the underworld. Who would have thought? Right. Let's wait until...
night.
So, let's kill some time.
Now. What about the dead bodies? I heard something. You're still here?
Sweet Jesus, don't scare me. I'm just here to see if the dead are lying down as they should.
Okay. Don't you hear that weird
Good
sound?
luck with the WAS, you know? Let me know when you get rid of them.
I will. Oh! Candlefrost booze, we've got all we need for All Souls Day. Right, okay. He's just kicking at the tombstone. Did I check this already? I think I did. Or did I? Yeah, I think I did. So...
Thaumaturge never fails me. There is something here.
Toppled candle. The flame is still smoldering. The smell of kerosene from the still smoldering wick gives away to the profound sense of injustice settled on the candle.
Thaumaturge never fails me.
Shut up.
There is something
In the
here.
wisp of bluish smoke from the flickering flame, I can feel grievance over the fact they pay more to dig up a stiff than to bury them. Grave rubber. There's somebody over there.
Hey, Valush, look what they got dragged in.
God damn. Are you the ones disturbing the dead and strewing the bodies all over the graveyard?
No, not that. We are professionals. We've got the troublemaker here.
I bet he'll call the Undertaker. That's too bad.
Nice dash. If they're from Was?
Are you from the Anti-Thaumaturge Society?
We don't care if they're magicians or not.
Steve, it's a Steve.
Why wouldn't I turn them in? Threaten them. We're gonna fight anyways.
The gravedigger will be surprised to see all this looting.
Fuck, I knew Thursday would be no good.
Don't be a sissy. It'll be all over soon. I'll take the coat. I'll take the clodhoppers.
Right. Knife, 2 knives and shovel. False wood for the disable. So I don't have the power to disable these, I think. So who's first? You are first. You are last. You're second. I'll start with you. You need to be dealt with Bukavach fast. Its damage equal to 8 for it. Let's see how this goes. Okay, you're not doing anything for this few rounds. Good. You'll take another beating. What do I want to do now? Reduce focus. I could remove focus too, but maybe I do want to go for suffering. Yeah, let's go with the suffering on you. You're unfortunately not stopping. That hurt me a little bit. So, who's gonna attack next? You. Let's go with the fast attack. Wait a minute. What was the remove all negative states from you and transfer to the enemy? Well, you could actually have my bleeding. I'll probably get more bleeding, so that's actually fine. Oh yes, that's definitely fine. Because if I'm correct, you will get these bleeding effects. Before that, I'll beat you. Are you probably... I don't think you're bleeding, but I'm not bleeding. That's good. So we're gonna attack you. You can have a little bit more suffering. Well, we managed to remove the bleeding from me, but unfortunately we couldn't change it to him. Well, let's go with just... No. I want to remove that bleeding from me. And he's dead. Good. Let's get you going with the suffering. Unfortunately, I'm a little too slow with my way to go, but you're... Oh, right. I totally forgot. Of course he can't get the suffering or whatnot because he's invulnerability. That's too bad. That is really too bad. So what does it mean? Requires diamonds for force word 4 to disable. Oh, okay, that worked. we have here? Warsaw Anti-Thaumaturge Society. There are no facts that cannot be distorted. Members of the Warsaw Anti-Thaumaturge Society are convinced that every thaumaturge eats the brains of infants for breakfast and washes them down with an infusion made from virgin's tears. To sum it up, they're a bunch of ignorants who react to everything incomprehensible to them with a panic and aggression. You can guess that the WAS members are not particularly fond of my family. I won't say that I'm particularly hurt by it. Now, so that would be 2, 4, and 6. I kind of want to have those points, but I kind of don't want to. Mind, deed, and her. But we don't have the word either. So, right. The word. The keyword word. I don't have the word per. Right. So, anything else?
I felt something. Where is it?
Now he mentioned that he felt something, but it's not always. Shovel. Lying woefully. Someone here fails to take care of their tools. The worn-out shaft radiates with trash, alarm, and fear. Someone hastily dropped the tools as soon as they heard approaching footsteps. Did I startle that someone? The living dead. This is no miracle nor imminent apocalypse. The resurrected corpses are assisted by a prankster who not only knows this place well, but also works here. The question is, why does he do it? The Grey Digger should know him. Okay. Okay, I actually make a save. There have been quite a lot of fighting on this episode compared to last, but it is what it is. Sometimes we fight, sometimes we don't.
Sweet Jesus, don't scare me. I'm just here to see if the dead are lying down as they should.
Testify what you have determined about. Yes, let's go with those.
I searched the area. Grave robbers are more of a separate issue, but I learned something about the rising corpses.
I'm dying of curiosity. Do you understand?
It seems that the corpses are helped in their wanderings by someone who knows the cemetery well and keeps their tools here.
Hold on. My hands are clean.
And is frustrated by how little you pay him.
Lech, he's my assistant. Are you saying he's involved in this?
Yes. Where can I find him?
And he probably drinks with those friends of his own in Green Square. That louse. If you meet him, tell him he's fired.
Okay. You're fired, I guess, then.
Goodbye.
Good luck with the WAS, you know? Let me know when you get rid of them.
I'll do my best, yes. So, let's make a save. I'll at least start a little bit, but I'll go and meet that guy first. Lech. Where is he? Oh! Poster. The Technicians Association in Warsaw invites you to attend a series of lectures delivered by top Polish inventors, technicians, and people of science. Held every Thursday at 7 p.m. at Association's headquarters at 59 Powadzkowska Street. Admission 20 kopecks. Okay, so there might be something to check around a little bit. WAS banner. Keep Thaumaturge away from holy sites. WAS. Was leaflet. The Warsaw Anti-Thaumaturge Society has been on an important mission to combat thaumaturgy and all its manifestations in the public sphere for 3 years now. We see the activities and existence of temperamancers as a huge threat to citizens and civilizations as a whole. Let us join together to forbid the growth of their festering ulcer on the fabric of history, which is the reign of thaumaturgists over humankind, which they have been pursuing for centuries. Support our activities with a donation. We accept checks, cash, and in-kind donations. Please address donation to the WAS 10 Mlinarska Tylna Street, Warsaw, Poland. We also invite you to join the ranks of our society. Recruitment is always open. Well, Warsaw is recruiting new members and collecting donations. Their headquarters is near the cemetery at the street, yes. But, Ivy magazine. Responses from the editorial staff. Mrs. Sokolnitska, we have included an extensive article about Angora rabbits in issues 22 and 23 titled The Wool of Angora Rabbits. There you will find hints of raising these animals. Seeing as you are a resident of the Poznan Duchy, you will likely find it easier to import rabbits from Germany. Information on whom to purchase them from will be provided to you by the editor of the magazine Der Kaninchenzuchter. Kaninchenzuchter. Dr. F. Popper, Leipzig, Kaiser Wilhelmstrasse 22, sorry. Mrs. H.W., the graying of the hair may be a consequence of some guided disease of the body, and we recommend that you consult with a specialist as advice on this matter cannot be given by letter. We Janecek, the trendy dances, the two-step, the cakewalk, and the Boston Waltz, which are gaining popularity among our upper classes, are taught in the evening by Jan Witsowski, a well-known Warsaw ballet master. Unfortunately, as of November, he will no longer be offering this service. So if you wish to schedule a lesson, we recommend that you do not delay and contact him promptly.
Nothing can be kept secret from me.
Responses to readers' letters. Apparently, ballet master Jan Witsowski will soon stop giving the dance lessons. Trendy dance at 8-4. Smentarna Street lives balletmaster Jan Witsowski, who teaches evening classes where people can learn energetic Western dances. However, parishioners who are not fond of the new fad have forced him to cease this activity. So now is the last moment to enroll. Okay, so are we gonna learn to dance? Is this the barber? Well, let's go and check what we can do in here. There you go, the chair's ready. So what can you do with this old mug?
Please set my hair to rights.
Yes, sir.
Okay, what do we have? Classic disarray, which we probably have now. Vistula flare. Can we turn you around? No, we can't. Proper Warsaw lad. Not bad, not bad. Fancy comb over. Again. Grave digger's dream. Stand of hair falling across the forehead and a touch of flippancy and are not to the latest fashion from French hair salons. Graveyard chic. Unruly pose represents reluctance to conform to fashion conventions. Honestly, I'm kind of on these three now. Let's see what we... Globetrotter. Cossack's mustard. Abraham Lincoln. Van Dyke beard. Not bad. Elegiac charm. Probably a Povatsky Cabe. Let's go with this, because why not? Now let's see what kind of a we want with this. Okay, I'm gonna drop in Graveyard Digger's Charm. So it's chic or proper Warsaw lad. Let's go with this for now.
I'm sorry. I don't usually talk to clients. Do you like it?
I can't help noticing that you're the most tight-lipped barber I've been to. And even you admit that you rarely talk to clients. Why is that?
When I prepared them for their final journey, it's hard to ask for their opinion.
So you style the deceased too?
Mostly. They still need to look good. After all, you only get a funeral once in your lifetime.
That is true.
So, what do you think? Do you like it?
I like it, actually. Yeah.
Yes, you're talented.
Years of practice. My clients are always satisfied.
Never heard a complaint in my life. Well, let's go with that for now. We might change it later, or we might not. So let's make a proper save. And I'll at least deal with the leg on this episode. We will have to see if I go to the see the W. So it's in here somewhere. We have a lot of side missions to go through, but that's okay. It's definitely okay. Maybe after this grave digging business, I'll go back to the... We have another points of interests. Ah, interesting. Let's go and grab those too. I love the details in this game. They're truly magnificent. Go bother someone else. I will. So where was it? Right. Oh, right. Nice. I'm not certain if I already checked this. Probably I did, because I have. I have checked this, I guess. So let's go and find the Gravedigger's assistant and tell him the news. Oh. I guess this is end up in a fight.
Which one of you is Lech?
I am. What's your business?
Digging out the cemetery at night. I know you're the one digging up bodies from graves. Valush and his crew are also friends of yours?
What? I have no idea who you're talking about. Maybe he's drunk. It's some lunatic. We have no choice, fellas. He's asking for a beating.
That was an interesting way to go with that. We have no other choice than beat him. So, Lelek can't disable Bukavach. Oh bloody hell, he always restores. We need to deal with that quite fast. Okay. So this might be a bit of a trouble. Who's attacking first? These are fast guys. You attack first. You are the last. You are the second. So what did we want to use on you, Lelek? Okay. Basically, I probably want to give every thing to him. Those negative modifiers when I get those. You need to be removed by Bukavach. Yes. We will give you the suffering too. You will get the suffering too. Nice. Okay, we got the bleeding. That's okay. More bleeding. Even better. Better. So the point is now. You will... So, from you, and yes. We are starting to give every negative thing to him. While we keep kicking these guys' ass. Like you. He should have all the bleedings and whatnot now. We can keep giving those on him. Because although he heals, he's also bleeding. You die. So we don't need to wait anymore. And you still keep removing negative effects and giving it to him. That's okay. Yeah, that's that's bloody marvelous. He regenerates, of course. Unfortunately, that is not enough. So, again, if you somehow survive, you don't survive this. Ooh.
Holy Virgin, save me! What do you want from me?
Let's go with the confession.
Why do you disturb the dead? Aren't you ashamed?
I won't do it again, really.
No, you won't.
But it wasn't my idea, I swear. They told me to. And as for Valush and his people, they're tight with the carpenter. He builds coffins in the nearby yard.
Okay.
Who told you to do it?
Oh, this one guy. Konieczny. Włodzimierz Konieczny. The head of this whole WAS.
Where can I find the WAS office?
You need to walk down from the cemetery. 10 Młynarska Tylna Street.
Okay, let's ask about the cooperation.
People won't find out who defaced the graves of their loved ones on one condition.
Thank you. God, thank you. What do you need?
I need you to tell me something. Why did Włodzimierz make you dig up the corpses?
Well, the way I see it, he wanted to scare people. And it worked, didn't it?
I think I need to have a chat with Włodzimierz.
Oh, since you're going there, can you tell him I'm still waiting for the money? He said he'd get it from membership fees, so he can't say he doesn't have any.
Okay, so you are the dum-dum. Find a way to deal with the boss. Well. Let's at least start it. That went well, although he could heal himself. He couldn't deal with the damage I was giving to him, so... Yeah, that was nice. But I'll have to get that... fourth... salutor. Soon. Okay. Okay, I have... So I could go straight away to the boss. But let's not do that and talk to you. Please no fighting.
Have you been feeling tired lately?
Yes!
Have your wives been hysterical? Your chickens getting sick? Milk going sour for no reason?
Yes!
That's all caused by tempermancy. Curses, black magic, evil energy.
Evil. Okay, let's keep listening.
You don't believe it? Here's proof. Ever since that Temperomancer was buried here, the dead have been rising from the graves. It's a sign that the apocalypse is coming. For more details on the rapidly coming end times, please visit our office.
Are you the one giving orders to the WAS?
Look who's here. A magician Temperomancer. The enemy of humankind.
The ruiner of good fun and the vanquisher of children's smiles. I'll ask again, who is in charge of this circus?
The President told us what you are. If you want to ask him about something in person, have a look at the brochure like the others. You know how to read, right?
Loudmouth. The loudmouth is just being a loudmouth. Either he says what they tell him to, or he truly believes it. He is not the one leading the WAS, though. I need to get the bottom of it. We already know that. Who the leader is. Follow the thread. The loudmouth and the leaflet will lead me to my goal. I should visit the WAS, check how their recruitment is coming along, and maybe sort them out one way or another. Ravaging the tomb.
If the cemetery is sacred to you, why didn't you explain desecrating other people's tombs?
This is all your fault. The black energy has polluted this earth. The dead are outraged by it.
We need to ward off the evil powers.
Steady on, Harry Potter.
I see. So I'll need to look for reasonable answers someplace else.
I want to go.
You have no right to speak. You have no right even to stand here on hallowed ground.
Oh? Are you gonna do something about it? Discussion about his previous thesis.
I must disagree with some of your points.
Like what?
Let's go with the resurrected corpses.
The dead rising from the graves. Maybe, but not on their own. Someone is helping them. There are some very living grave robbers prowling around here.
What else are you going to come up with to whitewash yourself, you damned magician?
See what kinds of conspiracy theories he comes up with?
Never mind. I must disagree.
Let's go with the
some of
hysterics.
your points.
Like what?
Wives are becoming hysterical. There's a simple answer for that. If I had a half-witted husband like that, I'd lose it too. Better go home and think about whether you're catering to all of their needs, like real men should, rather than running around these rallies. You, when was the last time you took care of your wife properly?
It's been a while. I'll go apologize to her.
Actually, I'll go too. To my Halincia.
Well, that went well.
What have you done? Who am I going to speak to now?
No one, probably. I'll see if I can actually do this peacefully. Because, honestly, me going guns blazing, unless it can be helped, probably is not the best idea to make us Thaumaturges seem to be peaceful. Wait, what is that? The Warsaw Gazette. Kazimierz Brodzinski is a name likely to be heard many more times, not only in Warsaw but across the world. His inventions mainly concern live photography and war machines. Two of his works are of particular importance for development of cinema: the removal of light flickers in the projection of images, and two, the invention of the handheld filming techniques that doesn't require a tripod. The aforementioned removal of light flickers represent a breakthrough in cinematography after years of stagnation caused by the futility of efforts taken to address this issue.
Nothing can be kept secret from me.
A newspaper opened on a page describing the achievements of the well-known inventor Kazimierz Brodzinski, who is involved in live photography and has considerable achievements in the field. On Thursday evening, Kazimierz Brodzinski and his pleograph will appear at the headquarters of the Technicians Association at 59 Powadzkowska Street. This will be the opportunity to see a demonstration of live photography. Nice. Now let's see how this goes. Probably bad. End up badly. Yeah, I'll make a proper save too. What is the popular cryptacity? Cryptacity? I don't know. Oh.
Fill out forms A1, B, and D12. Pay the entry fee.
Hello.
Hey, he's a magician.
Who's the head of this shithouse?
I am. Włodzimierz Konieczny, chairman of the Warsaw Anti-Thaumaturge Society. And you are either extremely insolent or stupid to come here, tempermancer.
I kind of want to get them sorted, but I'm not.
Well, if it isn't the troublemaker from the cemetery whom I have beat the shit out of once already, in the presence of the press to boot.
What are you doing here?
My papa liked the word temperamencer. He was very hopeful it would catch on in Polish. I'd love to see his face right now.
Can you get to the point?
Well, steady on. Let's start with a polite conversation.
Let's talk like civilized people.
You can't talk to magicians. They're non-human, like the vampires prowling the cemetery.
He must be the prince of the operations.
What do you want?
I kind of wish they didn't even show me this. Reveal that Alec confessed about Vladimir's embezzlement. Say you expect apology, forego the conversation, and proceed to fighting. So fighting. Let's see what we can do with this.
I've heard that your contributions, including entry fees, are spent on things besides brochures and banners.
Oh, what else then?
On helping hands that dig up coffins at Bawonsky Cemetery at night.
What? Waldek, let's get out of here. I withdraw my candidacy.
Well...
Did you come here to ruin me?
And now I'll take a look around. Don't try any tricks.
Well, he was
I
smarter.
felt something. Where is it?
He definitely was smarter than I thought. So if we need to fight, there's at least a little fewer people to fight. Conventions of the Masters of Thaumaturgy. Conventions of the Masters Thaumaturgy and an appendix. The basic dangers caused by thaumaturges and how to defend against them. The darkness engulfs our land gradually, first hiding in corners and alleys to soon break out into the daylight, strong and unhindered. Therefore, we are giving the readers this document, which will reveal to everyone the truth about what thaumaturgy is and what threat it poses to the human race. In the subsequent chapters, the following topics will be described in detail. Preface. What we know about thaumaturges, thaumaturge physiology, skull shape, and predisposition to black magic. Oh yes, skull shapes. Favorite subject of mine, yes. Let's go measuring some skulls and see if the person is criminal or something else. Part 1. Conventions of Thaumaturges, Secret Meetings. Appendix one one on the power of the first on the power of over mind, charms, hypnosis, and how to defend against them. 2. Victim of Thaumaturge. Statistics. 3. Thaumaturgy as a source of disease and pestilence in humans and animals. 4. Rituals and kidnapping of children. 5. Dealing with the serpent people. Serpent people? Okay. 6. Spells, incantations, and amulets against Thaumaturgy. We encourage you to study this book carefully. A well-known enemy poses a far lesser threat. I don't know the name of the author, but their work may be quite popular with WAS. The cover pages and printed letters have been penetrated by sincere mockery and incredulity. Someone who browsed the book recently didn't treat it seriously. Unfinished banner. I can bet this one will be prettiest of all. Reluctance stood in the way of finishing the work on time. Misconceptions about the task caused frustration. There you are. Letter from a Prussian official. A letter from a Prussian official expressing gratitude for providing valuable information and mentioning the money Vladimir's received for his help. Also, you are some kind of an agent. Vladimir is exchanging letters with the underground who want to use the burgeoning WAS militia for the revolutionary cause in exchange for a generous donation. Do I know someone I could share this information with in order to cripple the WAS? Our uncle, probably? Crumbled letter. World Anti-Thaumaturge Society, London 53 for Knightsbridge. To Mr. Vladimir Konieczny. Yes. Thank you for your letter. We have read the report on the activities of the Warsaw Society and are impressed by enthusiasm with which they are carried out. To answer your main question, unfortunately, despite our shared goals, we do not see the possibility of cooperation between us and incorporation of the Warsaw Society into our structures as a local branch of the WAS. Our organization would never go so far as to incite violence on this scale. We also believe that the Thaumaturgy can be cured, and this is the strategy we have adopted to fight back. We hope that the Warsaw Society will also someday mature to such conclusions. Sincerely, George Kenneth Carlyle, President of the World Anti-Thaumaturge Society, translated by Janina Titutskovna. My Noble Way, Manuscript, Chapter 1, Awakening. The desire to make the world a better place and to care for the weak should be everyone's main goal in life. It was no different for me. From an early age, I felt that I was destined for great things, although my missions would not be easy and the road to my goal would lead through thorns and rocks. However, when I discovered the centuries hidden truth about where all the suffering of the humanity comes from, I could not remain indifferent. I decided to fight for the happiness of ordinary folk and once and for all get rid of the Thaumaturges, also known as temperomancers. Thaumaturges, the dregs of society with minds twisted by black magic, take revenge on random people for ill-perceived harm. They manipulate corrupt minds and poison souls, and all this is done in order to take twisted pleasures from the misfortune of simple people and to achieve their ever-present goal, to assume total control over the world. Complete global saturation.
So that's how you want to play.
Bloody hell. I guess I need to go and get that okay, this is ending right now because I'll need to go and get that fourth salutor. Yeah. I need to go and get my fourth salutor. So, we are not dealing with WAS at the moment. But what we are going to deal on the next episode, or at least hopefully, we have fighting ring. We'll go with these later. We have a lot of things to do. But we are going to do this next. We have to go back to the brothel and see the piano. Because I definitely want to have the fourth salutor, apparently. So we can learn more about these things. So yeah, we need to go and deal with the horses in the sky. So that will be our next episode. Anyway, so, well, we did quite a lot of things, learned new things, and making a little bit progress. So I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you next time. Until then, goodbye.